Hi guys, welcome to my second support placement of Season 19. Today we are going to King's Row, which is obviously the, well, possibly the best map in the game and home turf for us in Britain. So we come into this match off, I say, an overall fairly disappointing performance in the first match. That was just one of those matches that you forget and move on from. But I want to try and do better here. So again, I've gone for the Zenyatta to start with. As usual, wherever possible, I'm going to try and play him. He's my favourite hero to play. Probably my best hero. And I mean, fortunately, one of the good things about kind of the rank I'm at is that, well, essentially you can play any hero you want, and it's probably more about if you can play him well enough, you'll climb. And yeah, or it's certainly better if I play a hero that I'm comfortable with, I enjoy playing, etc. I'm probably going to end up getting more value than playing a hero who's more meta, but I'm less good at. That's what I think it's. If we got Winston Reinhardt, okay, whatever. At least we've got a barrier. And our other support. We've got Sombra Trace, which isn't a great DPS line. Certainly not for pushing through the choke. I wouldn't have thought, particularly because they both kind of do similar jobs. Oh, unfortunately, I went left, and the rest of my team went right there. So it's not going well there. It's all a bit of a mess. Yes, but with Winston we kill the Reaper, which is great. Break the shield. Now we can go.
Sigma's low.
Yeah, I should be calling out my Discords better here, especially when it's so mad trying to bring some order.
Mercy's Discord.
Yeah, I should have at least hit the McCree with one of those orbs. But we're doing well there. I've got Transcendence, and we're on to the point. We've won the fight, so. That looks like a waste of coalescence from there, Moira. It's like, I mean, I could have transcended to ensure my Reinhardt stayed alive there, but we've won the fight, we've got the point, and we spawn right next to it. There, I got caught with, yeah, I didn't even know there was a Sigma in the fight, and yeah, it's because he got rezzed. That's not too bad, you know, we capped the point there, and we spawn right next to it, so that's like one of those fights which you don't really care about losing. You definitely don't want to invest ultimates into.
Reaper, Hellbanner.
That's good. That was one of the sort of lines I learned from watching. I think it's ML7 support streamer. It's like calling out as well as calling out targets. Calling out, particularly when specific targets are in trouble. So there it was like calling out Anna's in trouble. Help her. I'm basically taking payload duty here.
Discord.
Because the rest of the team are diving. They're doing a decent job of it. I had no idea where he was there. Just kind of hoping he was with the rest of those guys. McCree, I mean. So we kind of lost that fight. I should be pulling out here. Why am I not running? Oh, I almost beat him. It's still, why am I not running? Could I have transcended there? Yeah, I don't know if it would have been the best use of transcendence. Especially as there's a Death Blossom coming fairly soon. Well, I mean, I've not seen their Reaper do that much, but you know, it has been a few fights. So I can hear that Reaper around somewhere. So there we are. So I popped it in response to the trans and actually the gravitic flux. So I used it to offset some ultimates. Although the Reaper ult wasn't actually doing much. It took one down quickly, but then everyone else was a bit too spread out.
It appears we have suffered a minor setback.
We were very close to taking that point. I think the important thing now is that we don't get we don't stagger ourselves. What was our Sombra doing? What was like EMPing by herself there? That's the sort of thing where when you see teammates doing that, it's like it just more than anything, it just doesn't fill you with confidence. This is one where you just need to regroup.
I need healing. Group up. 60 seconds remaining.
I think when she said I need healing, I think she was trying to say group up. It's a mistake I've made quite a few times. It seems very easy to do actually, to hit I need healing when actually you want to say group up. Okay, this is good. Like, it's nice to see when your teammates do kind of wait and want to group up. She played it a bit risky there and got punished for it. Now this is encouraging when you can see that the team are trying to play together. I mean, Winston's gone a bit crazy by himself, but you do get the impression that we want to play as a team, apart from, I guess that's maybe our previous Sombra. Yeah, so I can transcend this. Hopefully really good just for evading a load of their damage, and I mean, it's hard to say probably without watching back in more detail, but I think that my transcendence did give our team enough sustain there to get us over the line there, so I'd say it was a really good transcendence in that regard. This allowed us to cap the point, so I'm really happy with that transcendence. It was also a bit more of an aggressive transcendence than my usual defensive ones. It does mean that we should expect another gravitic flux sometime soon though. I know our Reaper needs healing, but I'm trying to keep our tank alive. Should be calling out these discords more, I think, especially given that we've got, I think, 4 people, including myself, in voice comms. Just get picked off. Death Blossom. Not much I can do about that. My positioning was okay, to be fair. I was staying with the cart. I wasn't getting drawn into the fight, and the Reaper just jumped down from above. That's what Reapers do with Death Blossom. There's not much you can do about it. Fortunately, it looks like our team are coming through. Reaper's landing some big kills. And Winston, but obviously they're all low on health, so it's it's like it looks good, but can they sustain it, especially without the spawn advantage? But they do seem to be doing a really good job. And yeah, really good team effort at the end there to get us over the line and complete. So yeah, that was great to see. It's always really great when you get the impression that your team's really trying to work together and do a good job like that, even when things maybe aren't going your way. Probably like on the second point, we had some challenges. We went to overtime, didn't it, actually? So it's encouraging. It's like whatever happens in this match now, I'm encouraged by, you know, the efforts and the spirit that my team have put in. So now our previous support, who was playing our main support, has decided to switch to Brigitte. Which puts me in a difficult position, because do I stick on Zen, who I think I've been playing pretty decently as so far this map, and who I kind of want to play as, but who obviously means, did I just skip there? That's what happened there, sorry. Yeah, but obviously means that we could be a bit low on healing this match. So we decide I'll make the call to stay on Zen. It's going well, you know, I'm enjoying it. Zen's the character I want to play as. So we'll see how we get on. If it doesn't work out, I'll switch to Baptiste. It's one of those things. It's like, if this was like a pro level player, or I was playing with teams that I'd maybe make a different decision, but it's like, from a Zenyatta point of view, it's really a case of, if I want to get better and climb and stuff, I just need to keep playing Zenyatta, really, and that's really what I want to do. So I'm trying to peek, throwing damage where possible, mainly shield break.
Reef behind. Hack.
Good call out, good response from the team. So I mean, they've been pushing hard, but we did well to weather the storm, soak it up. Yeah, I'm not taking up great positions, or particularly in relation to our tanks here. I guess because our tanks, or our team, was playing around the left side of the statue there. Normally you play around the right. Yeah, kind of where we are here.
Rika, help Risa.
Again, another good call out, and we actually managed to pressure that Orisa, the Reaper off our Orisa. I mean, we're dead now. We've lost this fight. But overall, that wasn't bad.
Adversity is an opportunity for change.
So our brig's gone to Anna. It's like Anna's a better pick at this point. It's good to have a main healer, although I would have thought Moira would probably be a better pick here. And that's who he picked in the previous round. So it's a bit of an odd. It's like, do they have a main? I don't know. But I've not really had any major complaints about my fellow support player this match. So it's like, well, if you want to play Anna, I pick Zen because I want to play Zen. So if you're going to pick Anna because you want to play Anna, go for it. Yeah, doing alright here, staying behind the shield, just kind of chucking in damage. Again, this is where I kind of think about it, and it's so I probably need to look at in more detail in these sorts of scenarios. Do I need to just do a better job of picking one target and just really focusing them in, whatever it takes? Oh, it's a good combo between Sombra and Junkrat. I don't know if it was intentional or not. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
McCree's behind, back capping the point.
Yeah.
بغض الزر خبط حياتي كل خمسة كلهم قدام.
I mean, that Reinhardt was way out of position, no man's land, so don't think you can complain too much about that death. Yeah, obviously our team's going down. Our Reese is back actually, so we might be able to get a fight going here. I was getting ready to transcend there. I was expecting a Death Blossom. Maybe he was a bit slow on the trigger. was expecting someone to sneak around there. I've got to be careful here because I'm a bit low on health. And Junkrat's onto him. I don't know if that was of his volition or following my call out, but so I decided to pop the Transcendence here to kind of keep the team alive, and then yeah, that's the downside about popping Transcendence aggressively. Just saw that coming in and calling it out. Yeah, there's not much we could do there. I don't know where we were up to with shields and stuff. Maybe could have been clearer about his position.
Is not preordained.
Yeah. It's like, I'm happy with the principle that I used on that Transcendence, as it was at a time when we may have died anyway, and I kept my team alive. And then we did, I mean, it then did take them 2 ults to force through, and we may actually have ended up winning the fight off a mad play from our Junkrat. Chile. So yeah, I've not watched that. I didn't watch that back on the replay viewer. See exactly what happened there, but he just seemed to kill everyone himself. Did he get like a triple from the Riptire and then 2 just from grenades? Fair play to him. This Reinhardt. Our Reinhardt seems to be becoming more aggressive and more frustrated as this match goes on. Which means his impact is becoming much less, and now it looks like they're probably going to cap this point. Yeah. I think our team's a bit dispersed. I don't know where our Orisa is there. We got pushed back. Should I have died on the point? I think I did the right thing to pull back and try and regroup with the team. Well, especially actually with the Orisa, with the Roadhog ult out. I might not have had a choice anyway. Where's my Anna? Well, as soon as Anna hit the need healing thing, I should have been on her. I don't know if it made a difference. I don't know if my orb would have. I mean, I would have gone down, so I don't know if my orb would have kept her alive or not. But particularly, what we need to do here is just try and bleed it out into overtime, so that they don't get another run. Yeah, it's obviously gutting. I'm not sure there was much I could have done about that. But I went 97% to Transcendence. But yeah, again, I don't know what's happened there, but our team seems to have done the job.
60 seconds remaining.
So now with the Transcendence, it's kind of like, do I try to use it aggressively here to win a fight there? Do I wait for them to start? Everyone pressing triangle. I like Junkrat that's coming behind. It seems to be doing some mad damage. He's picked our Orisa. Yeah. We got caught out with that. I think we were playing too aggressively, too far forward there. I probably should have just popped the Transcendence. Just to buy time for our Orisa to get back. It's like the fight is still going, which is good. I just need to pop Transcendence and go straight in with it. There we are. Great Transcendence. Seems like a decent EMP. It's looking good. It's just every ult's coming out now. Are we going to hold him here right at the last second? We are.
Well played, guys.
The guy's shocked, but yeah, so that was a good victory. I think I had some good moments of Zen there. And that was a really good match from a team point of view, I think. I mean, forget about this Reinhardt being frustrated on the bike and stuff, but on the whole, I think our team tried to play together. We had some big moments. And yeah, this is, if every match was kind of like this, then I think that, well, then Overwatch would be even better than it is. So that's good, and it brings us up to one win, 1 loss. There's no major takeaways with that. It's probably more still about, probably more about focusing in on single targets, keep working on aim, stuff like that. But on the whole, pretty good performance, probably a pretty representative performance of where I'm at the moment. And we'll move on to match 3. Hopefully we can keep this streak going. I'll have that up soon. Thank you very much for watching.